the city. And now we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light.
Maps Bermuda and Purgatory. Group A has shown us their stuff, and for the first game we had Freedom as the first Booyah. The second game was Kami Legend, and the third game was Icon MY. And they were pretty exciting matches to spectate. I really enjoyed seeing how one person survived all the way until the very end, at least getting a little bit of ranking points for his teammates. So here is the team list. We see it's Group G, Group H, and Group I. All these teams will be playing today. This is also Group J, Group K, and Group L. However, despite the fact that we see all these groups, we only managed to showcase Group A and Group G today. And the team list is here. It's Kapalaya, Jawa Squad, Not in Guild, Impunity Squad, Tiger Army, Pantera, Malay Squad, Aramai Thai, TOD, and Jibril MY. Earlier on was Group A, and we had 3 matches. Therefore, in this second half of the day, we're also going to be seeing 3 matches from Group G. Also, both in the maps of Bermuda and Purgatory. I wonder if they're going to be playing a little bit more different for this qualifier is so that we can find the 72 teams that will go into the next stage, that is the semifinals. Semifinals will be happening in the next 2 weeks. Save these dates and don't forget to like and follow the Facebook page of Garena Free Fire. Same goes to the YouTube channel. Subscribe. Don't forget to like the videos. And these dates that I was mentioning were 24th and 25th of August, as well as the 31st of August and 1st of September. And after the semifinals happen, we're going to end up with only 6 teams from Malaysia. And these 6 teams will be battling against each other to go to the very last stage of the game, which is to battle against Taiwan Taipei, who also start out with 6 teams. This whole thing is going to be happening live at Quill City Mall on the 15th of September. Mark that date on your calendar and don't forget to bring your friends with you, maybe your family. You'll be able to meet Free Fire fans there, perhaps match up in game together, and who knows, you might just be the next team to go into the next C Championship next year. Anything is possible in this game. And speaking of which, anything being possible, I have yet to see some melee fights. Not sure if that's going to happen, but this is the qualifying rounds where people may not play as seriously as compared to, let's say, a semifinal or the grand finals. Like, nobody's going to pull out a pan during a gunfight, right? But during these qualifying stages, really, it could happen, honestly. So, but obviously we want these teams all to play as well as they possibly can because we want to seed in the best of the best from Malaysia into the grand finals, because the grand finals will determine the one champion that will get to represent the region in the Free Fire World Series happening at Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. So I think we're ready to go into the fourth game of the day with Group G. Let's check out the map, shall we? I'm very excited to see what Group G has in store for us. Again, let me just remind you of the point system. 1 kill equals to 20 whopping points. If you place first, let's just say it could put you high up in the rankings only if you've gotten enough kills. Because if you get, let's say, third kills and you get like 10 kills, you might just trump the first ranking person or team. So, second place will get you 20 points. Third will get you 17. Going down the list, 4, 5, 6, etc. We go from 14 to 10, 8, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, and the last ranking will get 0. And you definitely don't want to be the last, especially if you want a chance at going pro. And it's an equal and fair chance for everybody here in Malaysia, all across the states. A total of 250 teams have registered, and we are about to see the Group G go in and show us what they got. So, we are going to be in the Bermuda map, and the flight path will start in between Riverside and Mill, all the way down to the southwest under Rim Nam Village. We see some teams already deploying. Some are going to the left side of the flight path, some going to the right, some going right underneath. They are going to be spreading quite far away, especially with the second team here. That will be Jibril. It's a great tactic to go to the edge, as you can have full control of the map if you start to rotate from the edge all the way in. But you have to be fast just in case the safe zone is shrinking a little bit further away to the west. They would have to move early on to be able to get into the safe zone and get those fights. Some of them may be coming head to head against each other in order to get to the next safe zone, and that's where all the excitement will come in. Already, we see two teams very close to each other. Teams Pantera and Not in Guild may just come face to face against each other, but they have not been able to get enough loot yet. A over gets taken out really quickly, and there is a first blood for Megat CS, not giving them any mercy whatsoever. Now it is Team Pantera left to fend for themselves with only 3 members. So, Not in Guild there, holding up their pan, waiting for the next moment to strike. Some of them appear to be going close. Here's the map, and we see how these teams have spread. Not many teams will be contesting for loot in certain compounds besides the one right above peak, right in the center of the map. Here's some fire coming in from Kusanagi. Some shots have been connected to the enemy team, but he will be backing off and not committing to it just yet. It is still very early on in the game, so there's plenty of chances to go in for more fights later on. And over on the top side of the map, we do see 2 teams converging right now. It is Tiger Army as well as JK Squad. One of the teams though, Tiger Army, seem to be heading in the opposite direction. It really depends if they want to stay around for the fight or they're gonna just wait until the right moment, until they have enough loot, enough equipment, such as the helmets, the armor, as well as the weapons, the firepower. You definitely need to have firepower to sustain all the way until the end game. In fact, all the way until Booyah. JK Squad Faith here waiting right behind the container for any unsuspecting victims. Not spotting anybody just yet though. And like I said, it seems that Tiger Army appears to be retreating further and further away from the enemy JK squad. I'm not going to be seeing any fights just yet. So for now, it will be a very peaceful loot time. Hopefully, we'll be able to see some action as they come into the next safe zone, which has shown on the map. We see here a Jawa squad having the observatory all to themselves, getting whatever loot they please. This is quite a large 10x10 map, and there are plenty of chances to get caught out in the open. It's always useful to be looting up those glue wall grenades, especially when running in a place where there are no buildings, no trees, no cover. Going on to Time of Die, TOD for short. They have found themselves in a Rimnam village also. Not anybody to contest with. Seems very peaceful. We can just sit around, enjoy the gorgeous view of the village scenery, and just have a little vacation before we get into real business. There are a few teams in the circle as we speak, and it has appeared a little bit closer to the west side of the map, but it's still more centralized than anything. Whoever's in the east side will have to make their way all the way to west, and that will be Team Jibril. But they seem to be heading into Sentosa for now, perhaps looking to find more loot for themselves. So, as we speak, the circle is shrinking. We might see a fight happening over here at Graveyard, where Tiger Army isn't too far away from JK Squad. Nice bird's eye view over here, and we can tell that Tiger Army has a very nice fort for themselves over in this building. Check out that skin. It's always nice to show off whatever skins you got, especially in tournaments like this. Oh, they are showing us their moves. But do they have the kind of moves it takes to get into the end game? We might just find out in a little while, as they are going to be holding their ground over here at the edge of the circle. It's not the best place to gatekeep, as not too far away will be the sea, and nobody's going to be coming from that side, really. You see a UAV being deployed, but it will not reveal anybody, as it's really isolated from all these teams. Some fights happening right now against Impunity as well as Pantera. Froza is here just crouching and making his way around this bedroom. Will there be any fights? We don't know yet. A glue wall has been set up to fortify this area over here. Glue walls can be broken down though, so you gotta take note of that, not to overuse that glue wall. So you see the boss just gonna stop right before the edge so that he has enough cover to protect himself from being spotted out by the Team Malaya squad over there in that building. Also to protect himself from getting any damage dealt. Everybody's just holding their ground, waiting for any member of Team Pantera to reveal themselves. It's either one or the other, but both these teams look like they're very ready to go at it if the moment comes. But I guess it does look like they're going to be running the opposite way. Some shots are being fired. They're on the kill feed. We do see some sacrifices being made. Oh, and just like that, Tiger Army gets eliminated. Would love to see that action happening right now. Green over here manages to help out his teammates. All 4 of them are still left standing, and they managed to score a total kill of 4. Pretty great start for them. As we go into 9 teams being left alive on the map. Lots of sacrifices have been made, so we only have 35 players who are still running this map. And the circle is going to converge. We're going to see where it's going to end up next. Let's just say Clock Tower is going to be in it. There we go. What a spot-on prediction. And already, these 2 teams we see on screen are in the safe zone. They can probably just stay in that area if they choose to. They can gatekeep in this spot. Very, very great spot to be at, because there are some teams who are going to make their way downwards onto the side of Clock Tower. Tower gives a great vantage point as well. However, they will have to look out for any stray bullets flying. And over here, Dills Gaming gets knocked down on the bridge. And there goes his life. Unfortunately, Jack does manage to take him out with an AK. A very good cover. So you definitely don't want to be caught out in the bridge. The bridges are what we call choke points. If you go through them, you will have to risk yourself getting shot at from the other side. Who knows? You might be ambushed from behind as well. Impunity here, still with 0 kills. They lost their member, Dills Gaming. But the rest are still alive, and they have a chance to go further in with a fight. But Kaisugi gets knocked down immediately and finished off by TOD. Jack is going to go for the next prey. Who will it be? Oh, there's already another knock onto Frozos from 9tix. There we go. The kill feed is popping off. 9tix goes down. Jibril as well. Oh my goodness. And we have 9 teams left alive. There's still a chance for another fight to go down, as right opposite them is another team. Pantera manages to get 1 kill so far. Pantera currently taking a lot of damage. The boss is going further in. The EP does help a lot, but not enough to sustain him. The grenade has been delivered over, and it does manage to get a knock onto Jack amazingly. Right behind the fence, he's trying to get a peek at the enemies from Pantera. Some shots are being fired over, lots of damage being dealt. Oh no, but 9tix here gets knocked instead. The other 2 or 3 members of Pantera are still left alive. Looks like he will be running in with his katana blazing and going off to... Oh, he just misses the person who gets knocked. Glue wall gets deployed. He is chasing Zeph down with a gun. He switches and he fires off some shots. Glue walls are being used to block any damage or fire coming in. It's just, he's really fast, and he's deploying glue walls one by one, making sure that he doesn't get damaged. Zeph here is in a bit of trouble, but he does manage to get his meds up. Green is about to be revived by his teammate, also from Jawa Squad. It is Cruz. And just a little bit of healing time. He's back into the game, folks. Zephyrus here, being the only member left from TOD, still going to go and rotate into the circle. Oh, unfortunately, boom goes the grenade, and he is out. That will be the end for TOD. Oh, unfortunately, it is Zeus left to fend for himself from the side of Pantera. But as we speak, he is making his way into the next safe zone, trying to get himself and his team a nice placement. He will have to fight off against multiple enemies or try to be as sneaky as a ninja to get into Factory, which is being surrounded by the next safe zone. Slumber here from Malaya's squad. They will be just conquering this factory for now, and it has quite a high point where if anybody were to come into the factory from downstairs, they're gonna be shot dead. So the rest of the teams have to be looking out for that. Noob Gaming all by himself in this watchtower. He's just gonna be staying there until he has to move. Zeus also being a solo person in this game. Oh my goodness, he is really close to Java Squad. Java Squad currently getting a lot of damage being dealt onto them by this blue zone. They are trying to heal themselves up. Will they make it though? Noob Gaming is safe and sound inside this tower. And on the kill feed, we do see 2 players getting knocked down by play zone. They will not be able to make it. That will be the end for them. Oh, and there goes Cruz managing to find him. What? He did not even see him coming. Just with a single or 2 shots from the shotgun, he will be knocked down. Amazing display from Noob Gaming there. But quite a bit of a mistake made from our fellow friend here. Some shots are being fired also from the side of Jibril. Jibril and its namesake, Jibril, the player. Shots are being fired into the blue wall, trying to destroy it so as to reveal the enemies from Java Squad. He does have this tree as cover, as well as his left side being covered by another glue wall. These glue walls are amazing. You don't see this kind of cover in most other battle royales here. So it's really essential to have, especially in the mid to end game. 8 teams left alive. Agora here in a lot of trouble, and just like that, he gets eliminated by the zone as well as by enemy players. Jibril, the team, also gets eliminated. So does Java Squad. It's happening all at once, folks. Already, we are down to 5 teams. Crawling in the blue zone. Kusanage will not be able to make it either. And shut down is in the hands of Malaya Squad. Azroy here getting taken out on the kill feed. Pantera, Zeus being the only one left also in this watchtower. Pretty close to the safe zone, but not quite inside. It will be 15 seconds left until he has to get out of there. In fact, he should be running right now. On the side, we do see the amount of kills. There's 3 for Pantera. That's the highest amount of the people who are left alive so far. However, Java Squad gets 9. That's pretty impressive. Slumber gets taken out just like that, and Zeus also gets taken out. With that, Pantera is out of the game. We have 3 teams left in the game, and 7 getting sprayed by Noob Gaming. However, he himself is gonna go down. Impunity gets eliminated by the play zone. Easy booyah for JK Squad. Barely got to see them in action, but they have managed to survive all the way. Congratulations, JK Squad, for that tremendous win. They did manage to get 4 kills, not too bad, but it's quite a far gap as compared to Java Squad, who managed to get 9. So let's see each player's stats, shall we? Yep. Most amount of kills has to be 9. So just because you managed to get the very highest ranking, the Booyah, it does not guarantee you the highest spot in the standings, especially when another team manages to get 9 kills. 9 kills is a lot. In fact, 180 points to the team. That's really insane. Can you imagine? Because as I said earlier on, 1 kill equals 20 points. I mean, it's obvious. Um, Maybe you might want to amp up your game and try to be a little more aggressive in the next few rounds, because despite getting the booyah, does not guarantee you a high spot in standings. So that concludes game number 1 of Group G. In total for today, it will be game number 4. As we saw earlier on, group games 1, 2, and 3 have been completed by Group A. So that was a very interesting gameplay. Lots of glue walls being used as usual. We have yet to see the complete standings, but stay tuned until the very end, because we are going to see the overall standings in both groups, A as well as G. If you're supporting any of these teams, you will definitely want to congratulate them. Go ahead and comment in the chat box, both in Facebook and YouTube. The live streams are happening right now. Don't forget to like and share. Subscribe to YouTube, like the page, turn on notifications, because we're also going live tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll also be shoutcasting, and we're going to see 2 other groups played out for semifinals. Right now, though, we're going to see the next game. This is going to be
programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. To fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. To fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. To fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. To fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now we have returned. This time, we're here to We were programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light.
Hello everybody and welcome back. This is the Free Fire C Championship Malaysia qualifiers where 250 teams in total have registered, and we're going to see Group G go in their second match. Just now we had the first game over at Bermuda, and the Booyah champion was JK Squad with a total of 4 kills. Second was Impunity with 3 kills, and Malia Squad at third with 2 kills. These are your teams for Group G who are being played live on stream right now. Guys over at home, thank you so much for joining today, and thanks to those who have. Tomorrow is going to be another day of qualifier rounds, so don't forget to turn on those notifications so you can check out the stream when it goes live tomorrow as well. For now, we are going to go into the second match of Group G. Let's see the map. So here it is. We have switched over to Purgatory this time round. Some teams already ejecting really early in that flight path that starts from the, it goes diagonally, perfectly straight through the middle from the northeast side down to the southwest side of the map. We see the team's JK Squad already landing in Ski Lodge, and also Jibril going all the way up north, perhaps along the edge of the moat house. And also, 2 teams are heading straight for Marble Works already on the left side of the Fire Brigade. We also see teams Pantera as well as Aramai Thai about to head into the exact same compound. This is going to be a treat for us, as we're probably going to see some fights happening in a matter of seconds. They gotta loot up as quickly as they possibly can, get whatever armor there is, maybe 1 helmet, maybe 1 armor. But whatever it is, they gotta face off against the enemy. This is RMIT as well as Pantera. Currently Pantera have them sort of cornered. They are on the outside of the building. Shots fired right now, but nobody is getting any damage done onto them just yet, besides Baby Rara. Oh, and there we go. Frozas gets a first blood already. Vinda in front of us over here, completely destroyed. That was a very quick one. Unfortunately for Vinda, doesn't get to play the rest of the game, but will be there to support her team, or his team. And Pantera still with 4 teammates alive, 1 kill to their name. They may just look for another one, actually. Already being revealed, we see some shots being fired by Baby Rara, but unfortunately Baby Rara instead gets eliminated, and RMIT will say goodbye for game number 2. That is very sad to see a team go down really fast. Not much of a fight, but You snooze, you lose, I guess. They did not have the better location advantage as they were surrounded, in fact, cornered in the building of their choice. It's always better to be the ones that are assaulting than the ones that are defending in such a tight space, especially if the enemy team manages to get a nice spray gun or even a shotgun. You're basically sitting ducks. And now over to Malia Squad and Not in Guild. Also about to face off against each other in a tussle. I believe they have been spotted out through the windows. Samurai here just waiting by the corner of the house for the right moment. Maybe if anybody managed to pick up a grenade, some grenades can be delivered straight through the windows. However, we see none just yet. Ooh, already entering. It looks like they are going for the assault right behind there. That door frame. Oh, there goes one grenade. It might connect. And no, does not really do a ton of damage. All the teams are still alive. Malaysia squad here holding their ground, not gonna move. They're just gonna stay on the upper half of the house, awaiting their enemies to come at them so they can unload all their firepower onto them. They seem super ready right now. Oh, check out that kill feed getting popped off. We see an entire squad, the Jawa squad, getting eliminated in a matter of milliseconds, in fact, one after the other. Some shots are being fired right now from Malaya squad onto Not in Guild. Malaya squad does have the building as a fort for themselves, and the UAV currently revealing positions of these teams that we see here on screen, Not in Guild. Also, being outside isn't the best time for this team right now, because on top of being revealed, they don't have any cover to fend for themselves against the enemy who has full firepower on them. No more engagements as they are going to dart in the opposite direction though. However, in a very stylish sports car, here comes TOD. If they do manage to spot out any members from the side of Not in Guild, they may just be able to run them over. However, they're the ones who are getting a little bit in trouble as they're getting shot at driving by Team Malaya squad. Here is your circle. As we speak, we see the circle shrinking. There are already 5 teams inside the center of the circle, and the rest will have to make their way down south, especially the ones who decided to land all the way up north near to Moat House. So here's the aerial view, and we can see an overview of the map as well as the positionings of each teams. Some are very close to each other, some are just a block away. There's a big chance of a member of Pantera here getting spotted out by Tiger Army. Tiger Army does secure a building to themselves, whereas Pantera may be trying to infiltrate the lumberjack area. They are trying to be as sneaky as possible. Tiger Army being none the wiser about the location or positioning of Pantera. Will they be able to make a successful barrage? We don't know yet, but some shots may have been fired. And any shots fired will definitely reveal your location. It's not going to be a safe ambush. There goes a triple kill already from Pantera. Very impressive. We're going to see over here aiming down sights straight into the bodies of Tiger Army. They are taking slight damage, not too much though. Still have a chance to recover. Some grenades are being flung out, but it's not going to connect. He's running straight into the enemy lines and going for the fight. A nice glue wall reaction there. And a knock has been made. A quarterly kill for this team. And I guess Pantera did manage to make it into the lumber mill. They have in fact infiltrated it and taken out whatever was standing from their way into the lumber mill. It is still inside the circle, but we are about to see the teams move again as the circle is going to close in a matter of minutes. Actually, seconds. Over here, they are in the buildings, safe in the buildings, perhaps looting out, camping. Camping is actually a viable strategy no matter what you say, but of course, if you are going pro, you're probably not going to be camping the whole game round. You're probably going to try and get as many kills as possible, especially since the format and points are 20 points per kill. This is Tiger Army. They seem to be heading straight into enemies called TOD here. Tiger Army making a lot of noise using that sports car, but they seem to be just driving by, still surrounded in the next circle. Time of die over here in their watchtower. They didn't decide to engage with the enemy just yet. So as we can see, the next safe zone surrounds campsite, and whoever is on the farthest away from the next safe zone will have to rotate into it and probably face off with a few teams. UAV may just reveal a couple of teams here as they are going into a fight. Belega here getting a kill very nicely onto Ling. Malaya squad still have a chance of getting more for themselves if they decide to. However, Kusanage locking on to Slum here, who is taking quite a bit of damage, but the glue wall does protect him. And they will continue to heal up and find a better location to fight. Oh, unfortunately, Slumber does get spotted out as he exposed himself way too much against his enemy. Magatsias is going to rush in. They all know the exact positionings of Malia squad. They want to get some more kills for themselves. What better way to do it than rushing, huh? Stabilo there may just be the next one to die, as he is crawling down the hill, unable to save himself. Just like that, they managed to get a triple kill. Belega there, probably the MVP of his team. So, as we speak, the circle we can see is closing in. It's getting really small right now. Frozos of Impunity manages to get himself a nice sports car. Let's see if we manage to get anybody. Run over. I was just talking about that. But his car has been set on fire. He may just get a little bit of an explosion there. He is safe after all. Some grenades are being tossed out and it reflects back. He does get a kill, but gets knocked down himself. Wow, that was pretty impressive. I wanted to see some roadkill, but he did not make it out of there, unfortunately. Zeus here about to revive his teammate, Aover. So much damage is being taken right now by Frozos. Will he make it? Pantera, Zeus here. looking for the next target and regrouping with his teammates. Too little too soon. It looks like we have lost another member from Impunity. Now it is 2 members left for Impunity. They're gonna have to try to clutch their game if they want to make it to Booyah. Oh, JK Squad spotting out Jibril, but not taking any shots just yet. Right in front of him is a member, and there goes the fire. He's really low, but he's still left standing. Some grenades are being prepped up. No, they're heals. There's some reloading going on. No fires just yet. He's right next to him. Who's going to take the cake here? Jibril, will it be him? Yes, it is. He does get the knock, and now he is going to go for the next target. JK Squad, Hinchai here getting taken out, and with him being knocked down, JK Squad is eliminated. There we go. Our previous Booyah doesn't get to continue on. Malaya Squad also gets eliminated right before our very eyes. Impunity is out as well. Very quickly, 5 teams are left in the match. So many things happening all at once. We can only cover so much, but it is very exciting to see. Jibril over here with 4 teammates still alive. It is 66, 99, 77, and 14. Interesting team player names. They are going to huddle up in this building. A very large warehouse over here. The boss does manage to get a nice care package for themselves. Shots are being fired though. Looks like they managed to secure a beautiful sniper. The AWM is one of the strongest snipers in this entire game, but it's not going to be that useful in very late game, as you're going to need a lot of firepower, and the fire rate of that gun isn't going to be so good if you're going to be facing off against multiple people from multiple angles. Some fights are happening between all these glue walls, and a killing spree for this team. Samurai does eliminate multiple members. Nightingale gets a nice shutdown. And there we go. That triple kill for Samurai. It was a beautiful display that we just saw. Already we are down to 4 teams with 9 members left alive. TOD only has Zephyrus and Nintix. On the other side, he is going to spot out multiple enemies. I think he knows the rough locations of these enemies. Oh, Tiger Army right there just gets eliminated. Nice and quickly. Nightingale heading upwards. It's always best to head to the highest point of the hill, as that will give you the best vantage point. But you may be exposing yourself to enemies around you, so you better keep vigilant. And now another fight happening. Glue walls deployed again, and that was too little too soon. Jibril does get knocked down. Another one is going in for it. Samurai is doing very well for himself. He's not getting any shots onto him until now. It looks like he just got shut down. 2 teams left. It is going to be TOD versus Jibril. Who will it be? Who is going to be the next champion? Who's going to get that booyah? Pantera did manage to get a very nice 12 kills for themselves, a double digit. We're yet to see if more eliminations are going to happen. Yes, there it is. 96 gets knocked down. This is going to be a close one. There goes another one. This is Zephyrus here, getting that glue wall out. He's about to face off against 66 here, but 66 does get that kill, and it is a booyah for Team Jibril MY. Congratulations. They managed to stay alive, all four of them, until the end. Very impressively, they have managed to get 7 kills in total. TOD, placing at second, only got 1, whereas Nightingale got 9. But the highest amount of kills goes to Pantera over here with a double-digit kill, 12. Pretty great numbers, especially since it does give you a lot of points, 20 points per kill. Remember that you do not want to aim low. This has been a very exciting match as we see a lot of kills coming in from these teams and a lot of action in general. I can't wait to see how the next game is going to play out. Big congratulations to Jibril. 7 kills is not shabby whatsoever, mate. Definitely not. Same goes to third place. Yes, TOD with the 1 kill. They were aiming for more of a passive tactical play where they had to avoid a lot of teams. There were only 2 members left in that team, as the other 2 were eliminated out of the game a little earlier on. So maybe they didn't have a choice. The only thing you can probably do in that situation is just try to get a higher placement and perhaps at the end of the game, finish off whoever is left alive. But they didn't manage to finish off that many, as I said, only 1 kill goes to them. Pantera though, maybe, just maybe, we might see them show up in the next and final match of the day. I mean, with that amount of kills, that's a pretty aggressive playstyle. They just have to strategize a little better to keep themselves alive for a longer period of time. And we're about to see how they manage to do so. Seems very, very equal in all sides, all teams. They all have an equal chance of making it to semifinals. All right. So before we head into the next match, we're going for a short break. I'll see you again pretty soon.
Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. To fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. To fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. Programmed to fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now, we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are going to head into the last game of the day. That will be coming from Group G. And after the last game, we're going to see the overall standings. We're going to see who's going to make it into the semifinals. But before we can get into semifinals, we're of course going to see what's going to happen on match number 2 on day 2. Happening tomorrow. So here's your team list from Group G. These are all the people that we've been seeing play in the previous 2 matches, and they're also going to be playing in this last match upcoming. Previously, we had Team Jibril MY with a total of 7 kills, getting that booyah. So far, we have not seen yet any teams getting wins back to back. It may just be possible. However, since this is qualifiers, it's a fair chance for everybody. We're just gonna see how everybody plays it through the game, and let's just hope that the best of the best will be able to represent Malaysia in grand finals. And we're gonna go into the game. It's going to be another exciting match. I'm pretty sure. I'm definitely looking for some excitement from Pantera as they managed to get 12 kills. 12 kills in the previous match. That's a double digit, and not many people managed to do that. We're gonna head over to Bermuda really soon. And yeah, eyes on Pantera for me. I mean, it may be different for you guys, but let's just see how it rolls. Let's go. So this is the map of Bermuda this time round. The flight path will start from the bottom side of Quarry all the way up to the bottom side of Moat House. Teams already ejecting. Not sure if some of these teams will be going to the exact same spots. We don't know their strategies yet, but we'll come to learn them in the next coming weeks, especially for semifinals, including grand finals. Hoping that the teams that are playing really well, strategizing and communicating with their teams will be the ones to make it all the way up top, as we are going to be watching them in grand finals fighting off against Taiwan Taipei. Already we see people landing. This is Tiger Army, and picking up a Scar right off the bat, it's quite a great gun, but without its attachments, it can deem a little bit useless, as said by certain players in the game. It's a popular opinion. With level 3 attachments, however, they can be beasts. Really stable. Quite a balanced gun overall as well. So far, one shotgun has been picked up. Healing already. So much damage taken. Not in guild. Will be facing off against the enemy team from Tiger. And here is a fact for you guys. They indeed do run a lot faster holding their melee weapons. That's why you see them switching over really rapidly. And they must have really fast thumbs or fingers to be able to do so. Playing this game does take a bit of skill, but entry level is pretty low. Anybody can pick it up. It's a great game for all. Go ahead and download it on your app stores or Play stores today. On map, we see some fights already happening on the left side island. Jibril 99 over here firing off some shots super quickly onto the side of Impunity. 14 has been knocked down, and oh my goodness, here is a fight. Unfortunately, Noob Gaming does get the better of our teammate from Jibril over here, and they are left with 3 members. Noob Gaming may just be looking for another kill. He is going to be heading straight into TOD though. Woo! Look at that flaming car. Frozos had to get out of the car, but in turn gets shot down. There's no chance for him. That may have been a slight mistake to drive straight into the lines of the enemy. Noob Gaming also gonna get finished off real soon against Jack over here. But if he does manage to crawl away into the shadows, he may just make it in time. New kill leader from TOD here. Dill's taking so much damage. And there goes the double kill. He does manage to get that finisher against Noob Gaming. This is going to be a really tough time for the last member, Dill's Gaming. I don't think he's gonna make it. And just like that, Impunity MY has been eliminated out of the game. We have 9 teams left. Circle has appeared, and it seems to be covering the fields, Priscilla, Moat House, a little bit of the ski lodge. Already 4 or 5 teams are in the safe zone, and the rest who are outside don't really have much to worry about, as the first blue zone isn't that painful. In fact, you can probably take a fight, as Malia Squad Lung Chai here is doing, throwing out that grenade, gets a glue wall down, but has so much damage being dealt onto him. More than half his health has been taken out. Ling Chai, however, gets knocked down. Stabilo of Malaya's squad throwing over a grenade. He is about to face off against Mega here, and he just gets the shot as he does not have any reaction. Is that a lag or slow reaction time? Slum also gets taken down. You know, this whole internet thing, we will try our best to make everything go as smooth as possible during the grand finals. But of course, when you're playing online, you gotta ensure your internet is working as smoothly as possible before heading into game. Speaking of which, Kusanagi seems to be doing a-okay here. Oh, and he might just come up against his enemies. He's trying to run away, dodging all the bullets, retreating from the fight. He tries to get as far away as possible, but on his tail, the enemy is right there. No shots are being taken. He gets on the Flying Fox, but it's not a great move as it reveals you so openly. With that, Tiger Army gets the spoils of war. I'm not sure what that was, but maybe he should have taken a shot or at least a hit with his melee weapon. Stabilo does seem to be the only person left alive, healing up all the way. Um, he is going to have a little bit of trouble here and there, as you never want to be the last person on your team super early on in the game. That's not going to do well for your mental fortitude. It's not going to be great for your uh, team spirit, but at least he still has a chance to carry his team all the way to endgame. Speaking of which, Stabilo is trying to carry his team all the way to endgame as well as earn some kills, as he has two knocked down. Oh, there we go. Ichigo gets knocked down on the other side. Will he go for the finisher? It is going to be really tough for him since he has to work on his own. There goes the reveal. Will he get the kill? His shotgun is out. He does get a knock. That is amazing. This guy is a beast. He's getting knocks left, right. And will he get another one? A triple kill. Beautiful. Beautiful display here from Stabilo. He seems to be very, very stable despite being the only person left on his team on Malaya squad. He is going to continue to try and get more, I believe. This is Samurai from Not in Guild. He's not too far away. Also having a little bit of trouble for himself because he is facing off against Pantera on his tail. But, he gets caught out in the fray, and that will be the end of him. Stabilo still making his rounds near Brasilia. He is being sandwiched in between two teams right now. It's Pantera and it's also Malaya squad. It is also Tiger Army. He's being really sneaky right now, trying not to get revealed, but trying to find an angle on his enemies so that he can take them down. Probably one by one is the best strategy for this guy. I'm really impressed by how he's playing this game right now. He's not going for the typical, let me camp out in this building for the rest of the game and I'll bring them to top 3. He's actually going into the fray and fighting. And Pantera also going in for the kill. Here we go. We're having a fight right now. There goes a double kill. And just like that, Tiger Army gets eliminated. Stabilo still is alive, but he will be retreating away from the scene as he does not want to be caught in the fray of the fire. And over down south of the safe zone, we see two teams having a battle. But it is crunch time as the zone is closing in and a lot of damage is being dealt. JK squad Azroy here getting knocked down, but Green from Jawa squad also gets knocked. It is now up to Crazy, but he does not make it and Jawa squad doesn't make it to the end game. Nice fights happening here and there, but for now, these teams will have to go into the next zone. Stabilo is seemingly looking to get some more kills for his team, as he's just hanging by the a little farther away by the outskirts of Brasilia, but still close enough to come in contact with Team Pantera. One good strategy that he could probably do is gatekeep the safe zone as Pantera comes in. But will he be able to face off against 4 teams? That's why he was trying to pick off the previous team one by one, which he managed to do, getting a triple. On the side here, we do see the amount of kills by each team. So far, with the highest eliminations, we see Time of Die, TOD. Next is Pantera. All these teams are not looking too bad for themselves, but they will still have to face off against each other. Here we go. Malaya Scott Stabilo is getting caught out. There is a rush coming in right now from Pantera. He's trying to get out of there. He doesn't want to get caught out. But oh my goodness, he's actually going to stay here in the exact same building. He's going all the way up top. He's going to make it down. Does he get the kill? A glue has been deployed. He goes in. He's just playing mind games with these people. Circling around the house yet again. Is he going to retreat or is he going to go for a fight? I think it's a great idea to retreat for now, but using this switch, he's using it as cover. And is he going to get his gun out? His gun has to come out. No, he wasn't quick enough. That was a very enjoyable thing to watch from our last member of Malaya Squad, but unfortunately, no more kills for them. That will be the end of Malaya Squad. I kind of just wish he did something there. I kind of wish at least maybe he could have tagged or knocked one enemy. Or at least a kill. That would have gotten 20 points for his team. Here we see Jibril66 firing off some shots onto a member of Aramai T. Grenades are being thrown out. Is it gonna hit? Not quite, but his bullets are connecting on Baby Rara. Really quickly, he's gonna heal up, but does get quite a bit of damage done onto him by the blue zone. Aramaiti Vinda here going in as well. A nice Famas there, trying to get some shots and connecting them onto Dribble 77. With that, there is a kill for Aramaiti. Vinda being the only person left alive in the team. Time of die. TOD for short. Out in the open, hiding behind this giant hay bale. They are spread out pretty far and wide. 9 looks like he's in a bit of a pickle, getting lots of damage done onto him. Vinda just going to hold her ground and not move. May just be a smart choice, but we'll have to rotate in a matter of 15 seconds actually, as the circle will be really painful if you get engulfed inside it. Currently, they're just making their rounds. Finally, we see Vinda of Aramati here making her way out, but is getting shot from behind. So much damage being dealt. The glue wall really did help, but it wasn't enough. Maybe some heals should have been deployed. Jibril MY also gets eliminated by the side there. And we have come up to 3 teams left. JK Squad still alive, being the first booyah of the Group G. 9 here is going to be finished off in a triple kill by Chinchai. There goes more shots, just spraying and praying onto whatever is in front of him, even though it's super far away. Amazingly, the shots do connect. Pantera is also making their way across the map. Circle is really small. There's a quarter kill coming in here from Chinchai. And Zephyrus is shooting into our previous quarterly killer here. He's in a bit of a pickle. This is a really tough situation for the teams that are outside of the zone, as they are gonna get gatekeeped by TOD. Cello trying to avoid all the shots, running sideways, getting them heals up. There may be a fight about to happen here. Yes, there is. Oh, a nice glue wall and a revive. However, we see a little grenade getting tossed out. Does it connect? Not quite. Nice deflect from the walls. And a little bit of a missed throw there. Oh, check that out. A killing spree by the side happening right now. A little bit of heals before he goes out again. he does have quite a number of medkits. Some shots are being fired and connected by Mad Toy 46, but boom! He gets knocked so easily from behind. TOG gets eliminated, and now Pantera has a new kill leader. Very impressive. So far, Pantera does manage to get a total of 8 kills, and JK Squad with 6. Oh my goodness, with a boom! We have our last and final. Booyah! Here is your winner, Pantera. I am so glad to see this team come up. As I said before, they managed to get 12 kills. 12 entire kills in the previous match, and I kind of rooted for them, you know? With that amount of kills, with that amount of animosity and aggressive plays. Obviously, they deserve to be in the top spot for the game. So there it goes. Getting 12 kills in the previous game, and this time around getting 10. That's probably going to put them really high up in the standings. However, they are going to be waiting for the standings for a little bit. I'm having high hopes for them though. Coming in second was JK Squad. They did manage to get 6 kills in total. And in third, it was TOD. TOD managed to get 7 kills. So very incredible plays that we've seen. That was just the qualifiers, by the way. And it was only from groups A earlier on in the morning. And this afternoon, we've seen group G. I have to say, Pantera really showed us their stuff today. Really great job to all the teams though who have managed to survive. If you manage to get 12 kills, I mean, that's gonna put you at a very great spot. For now, I'm gonna go for a little bit before we get into the standings.
To fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. To fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world and to turn darkness into light.